Sometimes he gives direction to a church that is uncertain. So sometimes God will give us direction. Have you ever been in a quandary? You're like, what am I supposed to do next, right? And you're seeking the Lord, and you're like, is this me? Is this God? I'm not really sure. And somebody comes up and gives you a word going, thank you, Jesus, right? We see that with Agabus. So here's a great biblical example. If you're like, when I teach at YWAM, I had this one girl go, well, Deuteronomy 18 says you have to be right 100% of the time. All right, that's Deuteronomy 18. But in New Testament, 1 Corinthians 13:9, here we are back in the book of Corinthians, we know in part and we prophesy in part, not full part. So in that partial, you might be 80% in the spirit. That is a really good, accurate revelatory word, right? You're 80% right there, but you're still 20% in your flesh, right? And so a great example of that is Agabus, Acts chapter 11. And Agabus goes to Paul, and he gives him this word. He goes, I see you being taken away, led away in bondage to a place you don't want to be taken by the Jews. Now that's pretty accurate, but who took them away? The Romans. So it's almost there, right? We know in part, we prophesy in part. There's a good example for that. So kind of think of prophecy as a lighthouse. Has anybody ever been out to sea and you're like, I'm lost? And all of a sudden you see a light coming in. You're like, oh, cool, right? Fog is all around me, or in our text, spiritual fog, confusion. You don't know what to do. The light cuts through the darkness, shows you the way, like this is the way I need to be. And that's what true prophecy does. It shines God's light into our confusion. Isn't that an amazing gift?